Humble Marksman. Welcome back to the Humble Marksman channel, the only gun channel on the internet dripping with BDE. Say it with me, guys. Big Dad Energy! Have you ever seen a hippo hiding in a tree? That's because they're really good at it. I'm David, and this is the Vortex Defender CCW sight. Now, you may guess by the fact that I've shown you zero B-roll so far in this video that I don't have any shooting footage of this dot on the gun, and that's because I'm a member of two gun clubs. One of them's really weird and doesn't like footage of their range on the internet, so I can't film there. I mounted this on my Bull Armory SAS2 UL. There's a video here that you can watch about that gun, but I got this dot to sit on the Bull Armory, and the problem that I ran into is that I needed immediately to send it back to customer service. Now, I have been 0 for 2 here recently with my Vortex purchases. They've got some amazing red dot sights specifically for rifles, but their pistol sights I'm now 0 for 2 with, and I'm sad to report that because I was really excited about this. The housing is super robust. They've got this little rubber thing on the hood of the sight to absorb impact to hopefully make the sight be more durable. The window on the sight is very, very large. The emitter is pretty good. Doesn't bother my astigmatism very much. The buttons are big and they seem pretty well made. The adjustment is very good. And the deck height, the bottom of the housing is very, very slim. But there's a major flaw on why I probably wouldn't recommend this sight. Not probably, I would not recommend this sight, unfortunately. I paid about 250 bucks for this thing when they first came out. And when I got the box, I was very impressed with it. So on the Vortex Venom that I bought at the end of last year, basically I had to buy my own screws and I had to buy a 1-degree shim plate to get the darn thing to zero on a pistol. This time they've learned their lesson. They provide a whole bunch of screws to mount in a bunch of different applications. There is a 1-degree shim plate included in the box, and they have an awesome adjustment tool. And like, I was really feeling really good about the sight when I first got it out. Fast forward to getting on the range and what I found out, and guys, I'm not like, I don't know all of the inner workings and hidden mechanisms of the red dot game, but the dot has a major problem. When I got the dot zeroed on my ultralight Bull, I found that the bottom 20% of the window, if the dot moved past the 20% mark, would disappear. So I put the 1-degree shim plate on, zeroed the gun again, same thing. So next day I sent in a warranty claim on the website thinking, well, surely this dot has an issue. I got a bad one, maybe I'll get a good one, which is annoying as a YouTuber because we always want to be first with these product reviews, right? So talked to a guy at customer service. He said, send it in, and I sent it in, and I talked to another guy, tech support over in customer service or whatever, talked about the issue. They sent me an email back like, yeah, we found the same issue that you have. And what the issue is that the dot, you know, if it projects on like a, I'm making something up, 120 degree, 150 degree field of view, the housing is constricted to where it's only like a, I don't know, 90 degree field of view or whatever. So when you adjust the dot doesn't adjust up through the usable range because at some point the adjustment of the dot gets cut off by the hole that it's shining through. So you can observe it to be true, and I found this out on the phone with customer support. If I adjust the dot all the way to the bottom of the window, then the dot will disappear on the lower 30% of the window. And that's kind of crazy to me. Like, why have this super big window on a sight if you can't use the full size of the glass? Like, why not just put a smaller window on it and let the dot, you know, have an acceptable range of adjustment? Instead, we've got this really beautiful big piece of glass that we don't get to use all of based on how the sight is going to adjust. And sadly, because all the other guns that I would consider putting this on, the mounting height is roughly the same as the Bull Armory, I'm not gonna use it. It's gonna sit in the box. So it was kind of a miss, it's kind of a dud, but I've honestly spent money on dumber stuff, so c'est la vie, that's the way it goes. That is my caution to you, is that if you get one of these, be aware that you may lose out on a part of your field of view. Now, that's not to say in the future they're not gonna make an adjustment to the housing and the next shipment is gonna come with a dot aperture that allows the dot to adjust on the full length of the screen. And I hope that they do that because it seems like a very robust sight. Honestly, I quite like the sight and was looking for a forever home on my pistol. But based on, you know, smaller windowed options that are less money, having a full range of adjustment, I'm going a different direction on those guns. So unfortunately, short one for you guys today, but that was my story with the Vortex Defender CCW. It's, I can't recommend it, guys, I'm sorry. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.